With this one, we are asked to find out how much a pie costs. Two different pies, a cherry pie and a pumpkin pie. So this is a word problem. We're going to use systems of equations and elimination to solve it. So Mike and Catherine are selling pies for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy cherry pies and pumpkin pies. Mike sold 2 cherry pies and 2 pumpkin pies for $176. Catherine sold 9 cherry pies and 2 pumpkin pies for $64. We're trying to identify what the cost of 1 cherry pie and 1 pumpkin pie is. So we're going to first identify what the cherry pie is represented by and what the pumpkin pie is represented by. So I chose to do X to represent the cherry pie and Y to represent the pumpkin pie. So now I've got the equation here. Mike sold 2 cherry pie and 12 pumpkins. So 2X plus 12Y gave me a total of 176. Next, Catherine sold 9 cherry, so 9X plus 2 pumpkins, so 2Y. 9X plus 2Y equals 64. Okay, now that I have this here, I need to see if I can eliminate either an X or a Y. See, I'm looking for my twins, if you will. And I can identify here, I'm going to have to multiply top and bottom equation to do it on my X's. My Y's looks like I just have to multiply the bottom one. If I multiply the bottom equation by -6, that will provide me my same number for Y on top and bottom, -12 and a +12. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to multiply that bottom equation, the entire thing, by -6. So that's going to give me -54x minus 12y equals -384. The top equation, I don't need to do anything with it because I already have a 12y there. So now you'll see that the 12y over minus 12y, those two will cancel if I add these two together. So that's my next step, is to add these two together. 2x minus 54x will give me -52x. And then 176 minus 384 will give me -208. Okay, now I've got to solve it for x. I've got to get the x all by itself, so I'll divide both sides by -52, which means that x equals 4. Remember, x represents the cost of a cherry pie, which means that the cherry pies cost $4 each. Okay, now that I've got a key piece of information, now that I know how much cherry pies cost, I'm going to plug in 4 for x to find out what my y value is. And I can do it on either equation here. It doesn't matter. I can plug it in here for this x or plug it in on the top equation for that one. I chose the top one only because it was listed first. So notice it was 2x, but this time I know what x is. It's 4. So this is 2 times 4 plus 12y equals 176. So 8 plus 12y equals 176. I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. 12y equals 168. I divide both sides by 12, and I find out that y equals 14. Now, y represented the cost of a pumpkin pie. So pumpkin pies cost $14. So I've just identified, I've solved it essentially. Cherry pies cost $4, pumpkin pies cost 14. This particular one asked me to list my answer as cherry, pumpkin, with no labels. So cherry is, the labels would be the $sign. So cherry's 4, pumpkin's 14, so it would be 4, 14 would be your answer. And that's how you'd enter it in, just 4, 14.